Good morning, gents. Hope everyone is doing well. So I'll just go to the page that I'm actually looking at for this week and next week and the other week and probably next month because I'm a swing trader. My setups they take a really long time to play out. It's a long. It's just a long waiting game, waiting for them to pull back into my point of interest, and also waiting for them to play out, right? So yeah, I just go to a few that I'm actually looking at. Just I took this one last week. It was last week. Yeah, I think it was last week early. Last week early. Let me just see if I still have the before. Let me just check if I still have the before. Please bear with me. They just bear with me. Let me just check if I still have the before it actually got into the zone, right? Before it actually played out. It was a really huge zone. I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very uncomfortable. It was a really huge zone. I think it was about 65 to 70 pips, you know, and I was very, very uncomfortable. Is it this one? Is it this one? But let, let us wait and see. I'm not sure why this thing is this low, bro. But just bear with me there. Just bear with me there. Um, yeah, no, not really. It is, but not really. Like it is not like yes. Okay, let's just yeah, it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Yes, exactly. You see, it was this one. It was this one. So seems like now it's playing out and it has moved about 200 and something, 250 pips, 260 pips, which is not bad, right? So yeah. Um okay. Oh, this one I took it. I think it was last week. Yes, I took this one last week. I'm not sure why this thing is. Yeah, I took this one. It was last week. So this one, yeah. So I have this one. I have this one, which is the Euro OZ. I'm waiting for it to pull back into the CP level. Then I'm gonna take it aggressively. Not really aggressively because the theory has already applied, right? But I'm just gonna tap it as soon as it taps into. I'm just gonna take it as soon as it taps into the CP level, right? Let me just confirm with my fib there. Let me just confirm with my fib there. Exactly, exactly. So I'll just wait for it to pull back into this CP level, and then I'll take it. Okay, that was my birthday. Let us continue. Let us continue. Um, let us continue. Oh, this one is already gone. This one is already gone. This one is already gone as well. GA. Oh, we also have the GA. I also have the GA. Um, I'm just gonna wait for it to pull back into the CP level as well, and then I'm just gonna take it aggressively, right? This is a really huge zone. It's a 60 pip zone, but obviously we use proper risk management. So I'm just gonna wait for it to pull back into the zone. And then I'm just gonna pull the trigger, right? Yeah, I'm targeting about sorry, this is about 1,004. I'm actually targeting a lot more, but I'll scale out a few lots just after this high, right? Which is 1,005 pips. But then I'm actually targeting a lot more because this is just a continuation to to the upside, right? Took this one. Yo, when was it? I think it was yeah, I don't. I think it was last month, the third week of last month. Yes, the third week of last month. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's just confirm. See, you have the on the 10th, on the 10th, on the 7th, which was last month, on the 3rd, right? Let us just confirm and see if what I am saying is indeed the truth. I'm not just saying or just taking chances. I actually know what I'm talking about, right? So that you guys see. Yeah. See, this was the before, right? This was the before, as you can see. So yeah. Actually move on to the next one. But then I haven't TP'd yet. I just scaled out a few lots after we took out this high, because this was the D leg. This was the completion of the D leg. But then I'm still expecting it to push a little bit more higher, right? I'm still expecting it to push a little bit more higher. I also have this one. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I also have this one. You see. Sorry. So okay. So you use A B C D. Damn. This one is already gone. This one is already gone. It has already completed the D leg. So this is very tricky. Very, very tricky. But then at the same time, we are bearish. So sorry, we are bullish. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna wait for it to pull back into the CP level. Not sure if it's clear. Not sure if it's feasible for you guys to see. Yeah, just gonna wait for price to pull back into. The thing is, the tricky part is that there's a lot of valid zones here, right? There's a lot of valid zones. So price could just U-turn at any because as you can see, this is also a valid zone. So it is tricky, I'm not gonna lie. It is stressful, it is tricky, but then as long as you use proper risk management, you'll be just fine, right? Because I don't know how to explain this thing to you. Okay, let's just say you have this 3 point of interest, right? So you attempt let's just say maybe you have a 10K account, then you attempt on this first point of interest, and then it just gives you a little bit of push, and then we violate sorry and then price violates the CP level, and then it proves you wrong, right? And then you'll be like, okay, maybe it's this one. And then the same thing happens on this one as well. Maybe on this one you have risked apart because these zones are not equal, you know. This one is 36 pips. um this one is, or this one is 30 pips, sorry, that one is 30 pips, peep 36 pips as well, and this one is about 34 pips. So let's just say you had risked about maybe $50 on this one, and then on this one you have risked about maybe $45, and then on this one you decide to risk about $60, right? So you got it wrong, you lost about 60, and then you lost about 45. I think it's about hundreds and something dollars. So that means you lost about hundreds and something dollars between these two zones, and then you get it right on this third zone, and then you make about $1,000 or $2,000. You see, that is why I keep saying risk management is key. Risk management is key, my G man. I hope you do understand. I hope you do understand. So let us move on to the next one. I'm just gonna be quick, brief. I remember I missed this one. I had to attend a family function last week, so I was not present. But then it just came straight into my zone, and then it just started moving as intended, which is really good, which is really crazy. And then this one, I'm still anticipating a further drop back into this 4 hour demand, back into this 4 hour demand, right? Back into this 4 hour demand. I'm still anticipating a further drop back into this 4 hour demand and then a push higher, right? Yeah, hope that makes sense. I hope it is also clear to you as well. And then on this one, there's a lot of like I have a lot of point of interest on this one. It's this one, it's this one, it's this one. Sorry, let me just, yeah, I only have two on this one, so it's this one and this one. So I just wait for price to get back into this CP level, which is also a spike. If he violate this one, and then I know this one is probably gonna work out. So it's just these two. If not this one, then this one. Hope that makes sense, right? Hope they make sense. And then on this one, I know that I have a lot of point of interest, right? I know that I probably have like about four, which is frustrating but worth it, right? Yeah. So either this one or this one or this one or that one. But then I think about today. Today, I'm just gonna uh, have a look at them again and then try to minimize these four at least into two. Because if you can just check all of them, they are all valid. This means price could just start moving as intended upon the tap of any of these four, right? It could move as intended upon the tap of this one, or that one, or that one, or that one, because they are all valid. They are all above the 50% and above the 62%, right? So, hence I'm saying they are all valid. Hope that makes sense. Hope they make sense. I hope that makes sense. My Jesus. I took this one on, when was it? On Monday. Yes, I took this one on Monday. I took this one on Monday. It was on Monday. Yeah. And seems like it's going crazy. It has moved about 370 something peeps, 300, close to 400 peeps. Let me just let me just confirm. It's GBP. Is the GBP what? It's the GBP NZD. GBP NZD. GBP NZD. So that you, sorry, so that you guys don't think I'm capping GBP and the D, or I'm claiming, right? Yeah, it's just bear with me there, bear with me there. I'll be done in a minute. I just thought I should upload this. Yeah, I just thought I should upload this signals for you guys, especially for those the ones who are working. Because you could just use your limits, your buy limits, your sell limits, just like I do. And then you let them go crazy, right? So this was the before, as you can see. This was the before. I remember I even I actually took it aggressively before this happened. Before this happened, I'm pretty sure. See this? Yes, right here. You see, right here. I took it aggressively as soon as it tapped into the zone. So yeah, seems like it's going crazy. And then also have the GBP Swiss franc. I wanna take it up on the tip of this CP level. Yeah, I don't know why it's yeah. So I wanna take it up on the tip of this CP level, and it's a really huge zone. It's about 60 pips. So be very careful there. On this one, I also have like a lot of point of interest. If I'm not mistaken, I remember my first point of interest was this one, but now you see it just returned right. I think it was less than a peep away from my zone. You see, just U-turn. But then I'm more interested in this. I'm actually more interested in this CP level. But then we'll see. We'll see. Uh, uh, Yesterday I took this one. Yesterday I took this one. Yesterday I took this one. You see, yesterday I took this one. It just tapped and seems like it's going crazy. It just tapped and it seems like it is currently going crazy. So we just wait for it to keep pushing and then we break even because now it has moved about 100 and pips. Sorry, 100 and or close to 100 pips, right? Close to 100 pips. Yeah. So no, not really this one. So this one, the cat Swiss franc. I was just gonna wait for it to pull back into the CP level, take out this liquidity, right? Take out this liquidity and then pull back into this CP level, which is also a spike. And then before, it's gonna be a long way because I think it's about 400 pips. So maybe 2 weeks before, unless we have like fundamentals, and then they push it a little bit more faster. Yeah. So I think that's about it. I need to head to bed now. Chat with you guys probably next week. Shout out. Please subscribe and like and comment. If you wanna hit me up, you can just leave your comments there, and then I'll probably take you back because I have like a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, do that, guys. Love you so much. Thank you.